Hello, in this video tutorial I would like to show you how you can produce your text-syntactical hierarchies by making use of the research environment of the ETCBC Center of Babylon Computing at the Free University of Amsterdam. First of all, you need of course an account there in the research environment of the Free University of Amsterdam. I have such an account, so let's log into the research server. SSH, you put your account name in front of the server address, which is jacob.wi.th.vu.nl, and Jacob is the server name. WI stands for Werkgruppe Informatica, it's the ETCBC Center of Babylon Computing. TH for the Faculty of Theology, VU for Free University of Amsterdam, and then the Netherlands. As we are requested to put in our password, we are finally logged in. Before we continue using the terminal, I suggest to you that you open your file browser and that you log into the research server here as well. That allows for a much smoother workflow. So here we go. Username, Oliver. Then we put our password here. Okay, we are now logged in on both the server as well as the file browser into the research server. In the file browser, please go to your home folder by clicking on home and then getting here to Oliver in my case. I suggest that you create a folder that is specifically used for the production of text-syntactical hierarchies. So let's produce here a new folder, file, new folder. Let's call it text-syntactical hierarchy, TSH. Alright, so as you see, the folder is still empty. Let's change the directory in the terminal into the TSH folder. Here we go. You see the folder is empty as well. Now, the most important file we need to bring into this folder is the so-called make file. It allows for the make procedure, and the make procedure will generate all the necessary files that help producing the text-syntactical hierarchy. We get the make file by means of the following command: cat projects grammar mqpx, which stands for make px files, mqpx rules, and then make file. Here we go. Now when I list the files of my folder, I see that the make file is present. Here the make file is present as well. Now it is very important that you open the make file, and you can do that by the terminal command vi make file, and then manipulate your file here in the vi. But I suggest, as it's I think much easier, to open the file here in your text editor, window-based text editor, and manipulate the file here. The two most important sections in that file that you need to change according to your text passage of which you want to create a text-syntactical hierarchy is book and chapter. So let's say we want to create a text-syntactical hierarchy of the book Jeremiah, chapter 1, then we would have to type in Jeremiah, and let's say we want to produce one of chapter 2, Jeremiah chapter 2. And then we save it. Now it's saved. So the next command that we need to create is the getPS command. GetPS, we need to run that command, getPS, then the book name, Jeremiah, and the chapter, we have the chapter number 2. The book and chapter need to match the book and chapter that you find here in the makefile. Click enter. If I list all files in the folder, I see that in addition to the makefile, some other files were put there and generated there. The next command you need to follow is changing the Jeremiah 02 user tab file into Jeremiah 02 lowercase user tab. This is important to do, otherwise the makefile will not be able to produce a fresh CTT file. Okay, now we have done that. As you see, we have the lowercase user tab going. Now you type make, which will launch the make procedure. Now the computer calculates the text-syntactical hierarchies. After the make procedure has completed, we type the syno4, we launch the syno4 command. Syno4 types. Now you can produce your own text-syntactical hierarchy, computer-assisted text-syntactical hierarchy if you want, but for the purpose of this video tutorial we are skipping this step. We just assume that the text-syntactical hierarchy that was produced here by the system is trustworthy. So we say no, we don't want to edit clause connections. No. Well, yes, we want to save a CTT file. Yes, we want to have the reverse CTT file. That's important, as otherwise we only have the Latin transcription of the Hebrew text. We want a full labeling, yes. We don't want a WordPerfect version. And now we're almost done. The only thing that we have to change now so that we can use a normal word processor for the text-syntactical hierarchy output. Yeah, this is our output that we're interested in. We need to reverse, or we need to transform this file, the Jeremiah chapter 2 .ctt reversed into RTF file. And this we do by the following command: ctt to RTF, font is times, and then Jeremiah 02.ctt.ref into Jeremiah 02.ctt.ref.rtf. Well, now we're done with producing the file that we can use in a normal word processor. When you go back here into your folder view, window-based folder view, you should have our RTF file. After we have located our RTF file, we just copy-paste that into our own operating system environment. So we move it out of the server folder into our own operating system. Yeah, I'll put it under documents. Now we can open it, and here's your text-syntactical hierarchy. It is not yet perfect, so you might want to make some adaptations. First of all, you might want to change the format a bit so that everything fits nicely. here page, let's use an A3 format, landscape, apply, okay. Yeah, that looks much better. Then here those gray spaces, you might want to change, replace them. Here we go. And then here those gray spaces we also might want to change. So, okay, good. So that looks much better. Then there are sometimes imperfections when it comes to the indentation. You see here that this line is not straight. So you might just want to get all the indentations straight. Might find actually that there are some little weird letters appearing. For example, here in verse 6, this is to be deleted. This final P, Aleph, Ayin, Latin A. Just double click on it and delete it, and you have the correct version. Sometimes they appear, I'm not exactly sure what the reason is, but you might want to get them out of your display. Here we have another one. So here we have another one, so that you have really the Masoretic text as it appears in the Biblia Hebraica Stuttgartensia. Yeah, we're done. Well, then you just save your file. You might want to use a modern format like the ODF format or a docx format, so that you can use it for further processing in Microsoft Word. If you do want so, let's say use the ODF format. Save, and what I like to do when I want to print it out is I produce a PDF out of it. So let's here have a look at our folder. This is the original file that we received from our research server environment, and this is the modern text file that we generated after we have done some corrections, and this is our PDF, which now displays nicely our text-syntactical hierarchy, ready to be printed out and processed by whatever needs you have. Well, I hope the video tutorial was informative and you find a good way in order to produce your text-syntactical hierarchies. Thank you.